back, everybody, to the next session of Reditus.
Full of love sense.
We are in session 25. Can you all shut up? Session 25. So let's do a quick recap of last week. We found the ATLADS and Mastos packaged up a charred corpse that they'd found in Sunak's house, stashed underneath the bed. Atlas wrapped it up in his special cloak to make it easier to carry, and they placed it in Mastos's bag of holding. Then they headed off to meet with Carmen to go over what they had discovered, and Carmen went over a potential set of events that she believes the group may have been a part of, starting off with the beheading of a soldier, to the destruction of their defense systems, to the threatening of civilians, to the murder of one of their civilians, and the torturing and theft from Sunak. So after some talking back and forth, Jak had explained that everything that had happened since they got there, with complete honesty. Carmen seemed to kind of break down a little bit and believe him, explaining that she had to admit that there was quite a few strange happenings that had started within the city when a strange purple light was reported about 6 days ago. So the ATLADS might not be at fault for all of the accusations. So in trying to clear their name, they were tasked with taking the body that they had found down to a Sarek for investigation to compare bite marks that were found on that body in comparison to an old female gnome that was found dead that Jak had conversed with when he first got to the city. As this was happening, Atlas had decided to head off to find a Ladmus Greysworn, somebody that had been suggested by Jasper to inquire about A.T.L.A.S, his creator. After some discussion, Atlas found that A.T.L.A.S was not actually from his island, but was actually from Centaurium, and he was one of their top scientists. Last he was heard of was approximately 10 years ago, and he did reveal that A.T.L.A.S had been working with someone called Elowin Moonshadow, which was another scientist that A.T.L.A.S had referred to in some of his books. So Atlas sent a letter through Ladmus and a message to see if he could talk to this Mr. Moonshadow. Atlas headed down to the Dragon Flagon to start investigating a gold thief that had been reported. He met Bulgar the Beastmaster and his helper, that apparently he was in charge of taking care of the animals for the food for the city and also for fighting. He discovered a large metal ring, potentially a fighting ring, and then headed to the Dragon Flagon. The rest of the group arrived to the modification area to find this Sarek, where they found 4 female tieflings looking identical, all doing different works. One of them, through discussion, was going to help them identify that the body matched, the damage on the body matched between the 2 bodies. She did so, informed them that yes, indeed, the bite marks on the new corpse and the corpse that was approximately a year old did indeed match, which possibly vindicated Jak and his Drake of the murder. So as the Sarek sat down and started to write out a report, Darius had asked if he could have a copy of the report, and Sarek asking exactly who she should notate down. The mention of Atlas's name, 3 of the tieflings disappeared, and immediately the one central tiefling got up and immediately charged, yelling questions at Darius about Atlas, how he knew his name, where he is, and then also mentioning about knowing Dr. Elias Veritas. The tiefling turned and ran, and at this point, Darius used his earthen grasp to take hold of the tiefling and sending a message to Atlas that he needs to come immediately because somebody has information on his creator. So we'll be right back, and we'll see what they do next.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Atlas forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter, silent, keen, the shadows wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. ATLADS rise, the night is long, through fate and fire stand and strong. His awakened shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty
Or like cigarettes rolled in paper, or they were chocolate rolled in paper in the shape.
Oh
of
yeah,
cigarettes.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So,
And then I just started
the
smoking
sugar rolled
cigarettes.
paper. Okay, so last we left off, guys, you watched as Darius kind of used his earthen grass to come up and grab a hold of Sarek, Mastos, and Jak. As you see Darius grasping her with this hand, what are you both doing? You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So Jak and
Not good.
Mastos, what are you? Yeah. Like, is this thing on?
Just to clarify, right now, Darius is holding concentration on a spell to keep this person in place.
Well, he literally is just casting it. I just want to know what you guys were doing while that kind of interaction was happening.
She was running, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Jak's zipline grapple is going to come out at Darius's leg, and he's going to attempt to trip Darius.
Are you dumb?
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Roll attack.
Is that just like my regular hit modifier for like my crossbow, or is that a
Yeah.
okay? Which is really high. 25.
Okay. So it definitely hits. So now contested strength check. So
That
Jak,
I'm
you
not
roll a
good at.
strength, and Darius, you can do acrobatics or athletics. Your choice.
Okay. Once he grabs me, I'm gonna cutting words his whatever he's doing.
Well, I want to just say, I rolled a nat 1 and I get a -1.
All right. I don't need to cutting words it, but I got a nat 16,
Okay.
and acrobatics are +6, so I got a 22.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of hear it at the corner of your eye as you kind of just finish your incantation and you see the fist come up. You hear like the pew, and you recognize this immediately. And knowing that there's no way his grappling hook could reach, you can only ascertain that it would be coming for you. And you just step aside and you go ping, 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 ping. It just hits the
As he
ground.
goes, no, not again.
I just imagine it like going around his leg and then Jak being like, wait a minute, what do I do next?
I just imagined it like just going bloop,
Yeah, right out and down.
and then you're just
Okay,
like trying to wrap it back up, and stick it back in. Like,
so that was your action. So Mastos, what would you have been doing when you see this happen?
That's hilarious.
Wow, I'm a little shocked. Huh. Violence so quickly.
There's no violence. I haven't hurt her.
Well, I don't think holding her forcefully is the play.
let's tell you about the time he shoved a knife in the woman's
All
shoulder.
right, so so Mastos, when you seen that come up and Jak shoot the grapple hook, what would you have done? What would your action be?
I want to.
No movement yet, guys.
Well, I mean, I have to be outside. I need to be able to see her.
There's no
I can't-
doors. What are you talking about?
You did
Oh,
move
this is
closer
just
to
an
her.
open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these are just benches. Yeah,
I thought it was a wall.
you're a wall.
So Mastos,
I want. Oh,
sorry to
Make up
drop
your
this
mind,
on you. It's
Mastos.
only been a week.
no. You cut us off right at a good point. No, I had realized I didn't have charm person, so because I'm gonna go down that preparation and everything. I'm just going to. Man, what do I do? I can't. I don't want to be aggressive here. I'm gonna plead to Darius. Darius, don't. Just talk.
That's what I intend to do. She wasn't staying to talk. Also,
So
Atlas, with my message, is he replying?
No, so this is the stage we're at now where you've cast a message because you kind of did 2 actions. We got the hand around and then cast a message. So I just want to kind of catch us up to that point. So you cast a message on the Atlas. Atlas, you now hear the message from Darius coming through. Just as you're about to be explained about how Cups is played. What do you want to do with in this instant?
What was the message again? Like specifically?
That we have captured someone who has information on your past and knows your father.
And you told him where you were.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck, I had this like planned out.
Welcome to my world.
Darius, I'm a little busy right now. Why have you captured someone? Are they dangerous? You can reply to this message.
Okay, so everybody in the area with Sirach, roll initiative.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good. That's
Hello?
not good at all.
Dirty 20. Oh, who's this chick? Oh, is this the chick?
This is the chick.
Dude, she's kind of bad for real.
Darius disappeared off the map.
What's with you in making like cool looking baddies?
I shrank.
Look at that. Yeah, so you were here. Let me make you bigger again.
Mastos, this changes everything for Mastos. Mastos in love.
Actually, you know what? Keep her restrained.
Let me shift into a snake real quick.
So Darius, what was your initiative?
I put it on there. I did. It's gone now.
I know
What
it
the hell?
when you deleted the. When the
I didn't delete anything.
Oh, when it was deleted, I don't know how. So Jack, you are up.
Jack is going to not like overly shout, but he is going to say it sternly. Carmen told us not to do anything like this, and here we are. And he's going to reattempt to basically I want to force him to break concentration.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to like how you want to do it, but he's going to keep trying to yank his leg.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll for attack again, and try and trip him. If you successfully trip him, then it'll be a concentration check. Or you can shoot him. Whatever you want to do.
This dice is so like funny. I just rolled a nat 1 on my last roll, and I just rolled a nat 20 on this roll, so that's going to be a 28 to hit.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage, and Darius roll an athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I appreciate the advantage. It is needed. That is going to put me at a 15 in total.
Okay. I got a 24.
Wow. All right, so yeah, Jack, again, you try to get it around the leg. You do catch it around the ankle, but he manages, just as you go to pull it back, he manages to kick it free.
It's a rogue.
Anything for your bonus action or movement?
We are going. Nope. I am. Jack is going to. Okay, I need to move roll 20 over somewhere. This is ticking me off. All right. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna get right up next to Darius, and I'm actually gonna stand in front of him to show this chick that I am attempting to stop him. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. Carmen told us not to do this, and yet here we are, and that'll be the rest of his turn.
Okay. So yeah, Darius, as you get a Jack just slide in front of you, yell in your face. And just as that happens, you see Sarek now turn around and like, I wasn't running for my benefit. I was running for yours. And then you see her go, poof, slam her hand kind of downwards, and poof, she disappears. And in almost an instant, you see over at the west wall, on top of the huge fan, you see her appear on the top. And as she does, her eye patch glowing now, you see this black liquid start to spread from underneath her eye patch and go down her entire body, shoulders, arms, legs. And you see this armor start to form across her, these red glowing veins. And now this totally covering her face and two now glowing eyes. As she hits as she hits on top of this, you see now the turbines starting to turn and bind in the red crystals that you've seen in this before when it was working, now charging up, and you can see the energy pulsing up into her. And you all feel, for a quick second, almost like your breath is pulled out of you, just for a second. And then you feel back to normal again. Darius, you're up.
I'm going to move the hand to her and attempt to grapple her again.
Okay.
No, my love.
You can't actually reach her. It comes from the ground. The 5 foot 5 foot reach. So this.
But I can move the hand.
Doesn't it have to be on the ground though? You can't move it through metal.
Can you move it vertically up high enough to grab?
I think it just has to come out of a surface. But let me double check. 1 second.
Unoccupied space on the ground.
Okay.
Made from compacted soils. Let's see here.
Are they above 5 feet?
Stream target. Yeah, it doesn't say it can like climb or anything. Cause the hand to reach a different creature. You know what? We'll say
okay, hold on. It says, as an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or to move to a different unoccupied space within range.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it has to be the ground.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you'll be able to get it to there. So she's about 15 feet from you, from the hand, not from you.
I am also going to move. What do you mean you're protecting us from? What are you protecting us from?
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay. So Atlas, over the last couple of 6 seconds, you've heard no response from Darius. What do you want to do? Anything?
Darius? Hello? Oh, I'm so sorry. Someone was just talking in my head. That's I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, well, of course, I was explaining how to play Cups, one of the most amazing, exciting games.
Oh, right, yes. Cups. Okay. Hold on a second. Do you...
Where did Darius say what they were?
Core 4, the south area.
Is that what he said in the message?
That's what he conveyed it last session, yeah. Because he said, I tell him exactly where we are.
Yeah, like our specific location.
Yeah.
You did? Sorry?
Yes. I didn't say it but like I said that Darius says it to you, so like...
Okay. What is their specific location then? What would I be able to repeat right now?
The southern area of Core 4.
Do you know where the southern area of Core 4 is? Is it in the south of Core 4?
He didn't mention like a building or an like what?
Well, you know where we were going to go.
Okay, so let's
No, I
clear it
don't.
up. So Darius, what exactly would you convey when you're sending the message saying exactly where you are? What information would you give?
We're on core 4 in the southern area in whatever this building is.
So the building hasn't been named, right? So you were told to go to Saytr at the southern area of core 4. So how you want to communicate that is.
Okay, so I would say that and then just explain the building. Like, I assume if he comes to the southern area and sees something like this, he will know what it is.
So you communicate the southern area of core 4,
core
is that what you're
in
saying?
a giant open building with some type of turbine in it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I just needed like some because I mean
Context.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not nitpicking. I'm RPing.
Is there a building in the southern area of Core 4 that's got like a big turbine or something? You know that about that at all? I'm new here. I'm sorry. I'm just passing through. All my gold.
And as he goes to respond, back to the battle. 6 seconds. All right, so Darius, you are up.
No, I just went.
No, you went. Sorry, Mastos, you're next. Sorry.
Well, it's the big snake. I'm going to cast Aura Vitality. No, you know what? How big is this building?
The ceiling here it's about 60 foot. No, 50. Yeah, 50 foot. 50 foot.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Why not? Let's go enlarge instead on myself,
Okay.
and I'm going to enlarge, not reduce. Just to be specific.
Surprising move for you, yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna use my last wild shape to shift into the constrictor.
All right. What does that look like?
Snake. So as I come, I guess it's gonna key. What was the space of it? I flop down. Basically, my torso starts extending, and it extends at a higher rate than the rest of my body. And I flop over this little bench, and then you see my legs form together and come up into a tail as I come up proportionately to my torso head area, fusing with my shoulders, coming up into Snake Mastos.
Nice.
And, I will move 30 feet.
Yeah.
Is it's still 30 feet? Yeah.
30. Slithering. Yeah. Jak and Darius, you see the massive constrictor just weaving its way, this kind of green and purplish tinges to it.
That's right.
Anything else for you, Mastos?
No, that's my turn. Actually,
Alrighty.
it's right back there.
So you will be Mastos sneak. All right, Jak, you are up. Oh, you're muted.
Jak is going to move up behind Darius, and as he's approaching, he's going to speak to this lady whose name escapes me all of a sudden, and is going to say, "We don't need to do this. We'll explain stuff. You can ignore Mr. Darius. We're not here to harm you. We're open books." And he is going to attempt to reason with her.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
Yay. That's
Darius,
17 on the
can you give me a
die, so
persuasion
19
as well?
in total.
19. Okay, and Darius, can you roll persuasion as well for me, please?
Oh, I was like, why? But a natural 16 plus a million. Yeah, so 26.
Solid.
26. Okay. Okay, Jak. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right.
Negative.
So as you guys looking up now, you can see Sarek was before you. This red glow now emanating from both eyes. You can't even see the eye patch anymore, covered in this kind of hood and armor that's underneath. These red turbines, you can almost feel the energy pulsing from them. And she looks down at all of you, and you just see this kind of this little pulse that comes from her. And as it does, you see three of her appear, each standing right beside one of you, looking completely identical. This warm red glow emanating from these red kind of veins that are going down. Why did you bring him here? She calls out to you from the top of the turbine.
Are we allowed to answer?
Yeah, Darius and Jak. Either of you.
We traveled together. What?
For the Centaurium tournament, he was selected.
That too. But, I mean, that's not why we're here.
Where is he? Tell me immediately.
Well, I'm okay, again, we can have a conversation.
He's on another core. Jak's just gonna give all the answers.
What the fuck? Jak, what is...
Okay, she stands steady with her three kind of entities standing next to you all. Just staring, the eyes pulsing. You guys feel for a second another... You almost feel like the wind taken out of you for just a second. And then back to normal.
Does she seem different? Because her voice isn't the same.
No, her voice... She looks the same, like, size. Her body looks the same. Her outer coatings, her eyes, her voice, everything in that regard seems different.
Do I get any sense of, like, ill intent? Like, is she two different people? Like, is this some kind of Dr. Jekyll situation?
You can use your next action to roll an
Well,
insight
I'm
check.
up next anyway, so...
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, you can roll insight.
Natural 1.
So yeah, trying to study her, just this kind of glow and this radiation that seems to be emanating from this huge kind of circular fan device underneath her. The waves of that just kind of interrupting your view a little bit. You can't quite tell exactly her intent or exactly what she's doing. And A.T.L.A.S, back to you. Well, indeed, I do, of course. That's where the modifications happen. But you don't want to run off there, do you? You want to put some money down, some coin for playing cups. How we say maybe 2 gold on the first game?
Oh, well, yeah, okay, sorry, just modification center? Is it, who runs that? Is that...
Sarek is there. She does all of the modifications. Everybody need modifications, but you look fully equipped to me, my friend. Shall we?
Sarek. Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, explain, how do I play? Sorry?
Ah, very well. He flips all 4 cups upside down. So, and then we go back to the battle. So Mastos,
I'm
you're
leaving this group. Fuck this fucking group.
I am going to swing at this, I guess, entity that popped up just. Pachoo!
Okay.
I want to swing my tail at it and attempt to throw it into the turbine.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
Sorry, just quickly. They're on core 4. I'm on core 5, right?
Yeah.
And that would take me roughly, probably like 20 minutes to get to where they are.
Yeah.
Just wanted to.
Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
17.
Tons of time for cups.
17.
Yeah.
So as you kind of focus in, you swing your massive tail around. You kind of give yourself a flick at the front to get some extra whip coming around. And as you do, this entity raises up both hands. You see the red glows coming from the fist now. Just immediately stops and flicks your tail down towards the ground.
Ha! Well then. I try again. I hiss.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Oh, that one's even worse. 13.
13. Okay. No. Misses.
And I will try to constrict her, I guess. That'll be or
That's part of the attack,
no,
though, isn't it?
no, it's another action. It's not a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
hiss
so
angrily.
as your tail hits the ground and you immediately try to swipe underneath to take the legs from underneath this entity, and it just hops right over, kind of stops for a second on top of your tail as it goes by, and then sets down again.
I'm in love.
You see the boots and the kind of the gloves or the hands, just a slight glow of red emanating from it.
I'm gonna
Jack?
lick her next time.
For Jack's turn, he is going to hold his left hand out. He's going to attempt to zip up on the turbine next to her.
Okay. Okay, you don't need to roll for that. That's easy enough to do.
And when he gets up there, he's going to kind of stick his hands up. We're not here to start a fight. I don't know what you have against Atlas. It's just the way our cards were dealt. We're not here for anything, and we hope you don't intend harm. Like, I'm trying to show you that we're here to talk. So please, if you listen, we'll listen, and hopefully they'll stop trying to hold you down.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
Please roll high.
Any chance you'll let me help him with that? You can skip my turn.
11.
Are you nodding your head agreeing?
Just because if he was saying that, like, I
there-
would basically, like, on my turn, I'm basically going to say, you know, for once I actually agree with him. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you. It's just you have information about something we know nothing about, and we need this information. And you ran.
Yeah. We'll just place
not,
that aside
then-
for now, Darius. Yeah. And we'll go with, so Jack, go ahead. What was it?
At 11 in total.
Level total. Okay.
1100.
Mhm.
All right. So as you say this, and as she kind of turns her head towards you, you see her clenched fists kind of start to kind of open up a little bit more to palms. She just looks at you and says nothing. So
The last thing Jack's gonna do is he's going to get low. Like, he's not gonna stand up like tall. He's gonna kind of hunker down a little bit to show that he's like holding down, not trying to do anything. His hands are showing. Clearly can see his gauntlets, and that's his weapons. So
Okay.
and
All
that'll be
right.
it.
So return. So, Mastos, the one that you were just attacking, now takes a battle stance, kind of turns the left shoulder to you, and a quick flurry of blows. 3 quick punches towards you. You see the hands glow an intense red, and almost like a little bit of lightning seems to kind of emanate from it, and you hear these loud, thunderous noises each time it takes a swing. And 17.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout out as a reaction. No, stop! And take 5 off of that.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. The 12. Oh wait, what's the plus? Plus 5. So you're taking 5 off?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's her modification. And what's your AC as a snake?
12.
You see this? Okay, so
it
it
still hits.
Okay. 12. Okay, so and the second one is 13, so that hits, and third one's a natural 1. All right, so yeah, as the first hit kind of comes in, you manage to kind of move your giant body out of the way, but as you kind of shift out of the first one, the second and third just connect with you, and you feel this reverberation almost come from these fists. And you take 21 points of thunder damage. And it just stays steady, looking at you. Darius, the 2 standing either side of you are now just turned and staring at you, not saying anything. And the one on top of the fan still staring at Jak. Darius, you're
Okay,
up.
so same thing. Darius is going to put his hands up, and as he does, the Earthring Fist is also going to put its hand up. And he's going to be like, okay, look, listen. Okay, I'm sorry that I cast a spell on you and grabbed you. But again, you have information that we need. Our friend, that you know as A.T.L.A.S, he doesn't know anything about his past, and we're trying to figure that out, and you have it. I'm sorry that I stopped you, but you were running. I didn't know what else to think. I wasn't trying to hurt you, though. I'll say that as quickly as I can to fit it in the...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, roll a persuasion with advantage.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. But as you start talking, her head immediately spins to you, as does the one beside Mastos, and the other 2 facing you, all 4. As soon as you start talking, you can almost feel this energy almost pulsing within you as you're kind of trying to convey this out. As these turbines spinning stronger, everybody feels one more, like almost like this breath being sucked out of the body. And as you finish what you're saying, you see...
As a measure of good faith, I drop concentration on a hand.
Okay. Yeah, the hand being up and it just crumbles down into the ground. And as you finish your sentence, Mastos, you see in front of you. The entity melts into the ground. And then the 2 beside you, Darius, you see melt into the ground. The one standing on top of the turbine. She bows her head for a second and she stomps her foot. And she disappears. And in the middle, you see, as smoke appears, you see Sarek, as you first seen her standing in the middle, panting, leaning over. Looks like she's out of breath. Yeah, A.T.L.A.S?
Yeah.
Plays cups.
So are you putting the 2 gold down?
Well, he hasn't explained how to play yet.
Of course, a newcomer to the game of cups. Absolutely. Well, these 4 magnificent vessels. We take this. And he pulls out this, looks like a gold coin, but there's no engravings on it. Solid gold coin. We put it under here. And he goes, moves the cups around, picks all 4 of the cups up, lifts up. Ah, there it is. See, you just have to guess which one it's in. There's 3 rounds. First round, you take away a cup. Second round, you take away another cup. Third round, which cup is it? Quite simple.
Oh, that is really simple. Okay.
Very well. What's the wager? 2 gold, say?
2 gold. Sounds great. Also, if I win, you tell me everything you know about Sarek.
Oh, it's just gonna give you 2 gold to yourself, but absolutely, of course.
On top of my 2 gold, if I win, you also... I'm assuming I would win 2 gold if I won, right? That's how betting works? Or is it different here?
It depends on the odds.
So what are the odds?
You would get 2 gold in return.
Oh, wonderful. So... Alright, let's just try.
I'm gonna give him 2 gold. I'm gonna make sure they're non-marked.
Okay. Very well, and he pulls the 2 gold and just sets them either side of the cups. Sets them in the center of the table.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Okay.
And hold on a second. Okay, guidance myself. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Sorry, one second, it's freezing. All right, so he shows you the gold coin, kind of turns it. Sets it underneath the far right cup. And he starts to move the outside cups, the inside cups. His hand is like a blurry. And roll a perception or investigation, your choice.
Okay, I'll roll a perception, I guess.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Perception. Yeah, perception.
Okay.
17 plus, so 24.
24, okay. Difference, so...
Oh, I got 1d4 as well. If I need it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
The more the better.
Get it, there we go. Plus 2, so 26.
26. 9, okay. So as he's moving this around, kind of keeping an eye, and as he slams all 4 of the cups down, you immediately can tell by the movement of the cups that the 2 on the outside don't have a coin in it, for sure.
Okay. And I only remove 1, right?
Yeah. Which one
Okay.
would you like to remove? This one, this one, this one, this one.
Maybe that middle... You know what? No, the very left one there.
Very left, cup number 1. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, did he get it? And he puts his finger on the top and kind of slowly tips it back. Oh, 1 down, my friend. Oof, puts the cup
I look
down.
Around for any like people watching and who he may be referring to.
There's 2 people in the far corner, and then there's the bartender and the guy who was sweeping. He's referring to nobody at all.
Okay. So no one's watching.
No.
Okay.
So we'll continue this game of cups,
yes.
and then we'll flip back.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said good guess.
Indeed, beginner's luck, we would say. Would you like to place perhaps another bet if you're feeling more comfortable and up the ante?
Oh. Maybe. Oh, I might need another drink if I'm gonna be betting this big. Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna get up and go to the bar.
Just a reminder, you have 3 drinks already with you. Okay.
I'm gonna get up to go to the bar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask for a tall glass of water.
Okay, and so as you get to walk up, well, you shouldn't be leaving the game. Who knows what happens while you're gone?
Oh, I'm just getting a cup of water. Is that okay? Is that against the rules?
Your choice, my friend. Your choice.
Are you going to cheat?
Oh, not me. Definitely not.
So what could happen?
Who knows? The wind could come in. The cup could fall. Who knows?
Oh, okay. I'll be very quick. Thank you.
As I'm walking away, I'm gonna cast locate object.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna ask the barkeep for a glass of water.
Of course, I can get you a glass of water. For our new patron, not a problem at all. Would you like
Perfect.
that
Very quickly,
chilled?
please. Thank you very much.
And I
Or would
can
you
turn
like it
around
room
and
temp?
Walk right back to the table.
I'll be over here.
She's just like, oh.
And I said, did anything happen while I was gone? I was very quick.
No, I'm just enjoying my drink that you brought me. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
and
need to.
shall we get back into it?
Yeah, let's get back into it.
Okay, we're going to up the ante.
Do I see
Another
the
2 gold, perhaps?
The gold or the?
Yeah,
Do I
so
see-
on the third, what would have been the third cup, which is now the second, the central cup. You can see the warm yellow glow that you know from your spell.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's do 6 gold.
Ooh, 6 gold, everyone! Big spender! Big spender! You put it down?
Yeah. So unmarked.
All right. All right. Unmarked. So he pulls 3 in each fingers and kind of drags them to the side now. So you have like the 2 piles on either side.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, here we go! Roll perception or investigation.
12. 14.
Okay. So, moving it around, when you try to kind of like keep a look with your eye to try and figure out which one it is, you kind of lose it in the shuffle. But as he stops, he goes, here we go, and he points down. You see the warm glow on the third cup, the one on the far right-hand side.
Okay.
Which one are we gonna remove now?
Oh, man.
Can I just take the? Has the water arrived?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, man. The left. No, the right. No, the left. The left one.
The left one. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh. He puts his finger on the top, starts to lean it back. Oh. Slams the cup back down. Beginner's luck indeed.
Oh,
Continues.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
How confident are you, my friend? One last bet to seal the deal? As you're thinking, you hear this shuffling behind you. All right, there you go. This is your water that you asked for. I got a deck bar. Give him the water. He's back to work, please. Back to work. And the little
Thank you.
halfling shuffles off.
I take the water and I just splash it on my face.
Okay.
Short circuits.
Hmm.
Insta kill. No death
Alright,
rate.
I see people do that when they're trying to wake themselves up. And it didn't work.
Well, if you're feeling
let's
fresh
double
for
it.
some
12
more
gold.
money, then feel free,
12
my
gold.
friend. 12 gold! Oh my goodness.
Do you have 12 gold?
Of course I have 12 gold. The dealer of cups always has enough when he needs it.
Perfect. Okay.
Does he pull out the 12 gold or
Nope.
is it just my gold on the table?
It's just your gold on the table.
Okay. I'm just going to make sure my gold's
Wait.
near me.
Hold on. Is Corey still in here?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, he's talking.
I cannot hear or see him. I'm going to reload the room. That's weird.
Okay. We still have Tim, right? You're good?
Yeah, I'm just eating.
Okay. All good, all good. I just want to make sure.
Oh,
He made me worry that
Jay's-
we didn't have somebody.
Jay's not in the room there.
No, he's resetting.
Oh, okay.
We'll get him back in. Probably have to put his new link in. Oh no, it connected. Perfect. All right. So did you put the other? You said 12 gold.
Yeah, 12 gold. But
All right.
I'm making sure, like, this gold is in front of me, right? He's not taking the gold.
He pulls each time you put it down. He pulls it to the side of the cups. So basically, the cups are in the middle, gold pile either side. You're on that side of the table. He's on this side of the table. So it's like halfway between you both.
I'm gonna put the 12 gold down. I'm gonna make it up to 12 gold. It's not. We're not adding each.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're adding another
So it's been
2
4.
gold. No, you're at 8, so 4 gold.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pile it all into one pile on the left-hand side, closer to me.
It's a lot of money. Whew.
Certainly it is. We just like to keep it even spread, even.
Oh, well, I'll just keep it over here, unless you want to put your 12 gold on the table so it's even.
It's all about the weight distribution. We gotta move it around here. Ah, never mind. Fine. Okay, everybody gather around. Big spender, 12 gold on the line. Will he win? Puts his hand on
So
top of it.
excited and nervous.
Roll a perception or investigation. I think this
20?
guy'd be better at the game that he...
23.
23. So, as he finishes up, and as he was setting it down, you seen the glimmer of the gold coin on the second cup, the one to the right.
Okay.
So I see the glow on the right cup.
You seen the actual glimmer of the coin, and yeah, when he stopped, you see the glow of your spell kind of emanating from it.
All right, natural 1.
Whoa.
Oh, this is...
Cup 1, cup 2, cup 1, cup
This is-
2.
Wow. Oh, gosh, this is a lot. Alright, alright, so I'm taking one away, right?
This is the time where we pick the winner.
So...
What cup do you think the coin is under, my friend?
The right cup!
This one! And he points to the left.
No! The
Wait a
right-
second, my right or your right?
And I...
Just point at the cup.
This one.
Gather around, everyone. We're about to unveil this new player's success or defeat. He puts his finger on the cup and pulls it back. He's like, you can see like the grimace in his face, like, oh, congratulations! Yes, indeed, a new player. Perhaps you'll always win a cup. And he starts pushing that gold towards and starts looking at his belt, laying it down. As he does this over his shoulder, you see the roll of perception actually for me.
17.
17. Okay, cool. You see this small boy walk in and just walk towards the bar just over his shoulder. You recognize this boy from the boy that was sweeping up and helping Bulgar clean, heading up to the bar. So he pulls out the coins, the 12 gold. He's like, you can see the pouch he pulls out. You can see the weight of that thing. When he pulls out the 12 gold, there's next to no more coins in there. Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Make sure you send your friends down to Sequoia when anybody wants to make some easy money.
Oh, God, this was fun. Thank you.
Yes, it's
Oh, I
usually a
really
little bit
feel
more
kinda
fun,
down
but
lately. And,
Yeah.
winning, I mean, I have a lot of gold already, but winning more just seems so much more fun. Do you do this often?
it depends how successful the challenges are.
Oh, wow. This is great. I almost want to play again. You want to play again?
I need a bit of a break. You know, the old wrists get a little bit tired after a while.
Right, well, it was wonderful to meet you. Actually, can you just tell me, remember, you were going to tell me a little bit about Cleric?
Oh, we were going to do the gold? I don't... Oof. I'm not part of the Nolja. I have no modifications, as you can see. And he starts moving around. I don't know
but
too
I
much
heard
other
you-
than she's in charge of the modifications in the area.
But you talk to a lot of people and play games. I'm sure someone's talked a little bit. Would a little bit of gold help you remember?
Oh, well, I would like to say that I've forgotten gold would help, but that might be lying. But if you want
How
to...
about 3 gold?
donate some gold.
3 gold?
3 gold. 3 gold. Why am I yelling? 3 gold would be great. Thank you.
You're
That's what I
most
said.
welcome. Here you go.
I'm gonna pass him 3 gold,
Okay.
unmarked, obviously.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah, do you know anything about the syrup person?
So roll a persuasion.
16, 15, but I'm gonna guide myself. Or 16 again.
16. Okay. Well, my friend, and he reaches over to the celestial drink that you got him. I only know the rumors that I've heard,
Ooh.
so I can neither confirm or deny the validity of such things, but word has it she came from Centaurium,
Oh,
and she can't go back there, or refuses to go back there, and she does work here for the Nolja, and has done for quite a while now.
oh wow.
Very
Oh,
mysterious.
Do you know why she can't go back there?
as I push another gold piece across the table,
He reaches out for it and leans forward. He's like, not really, but I have lots of guesses.
Oh, can you guess for me?
Perhaps she was a murderer, and they're hunting her across the lands of A.T.L.A.S.
Oh, that's interesting. Any other guesses?
Indeed, perhaps.
No,
might
you
have
have a
another
goal
guess.
for that. We're gonna just keep moving on this one.
Oh, okay. Perhaps she was looking for advancement in technology, and she's secretly invading the Nolja to get their information and use it for herself, or perhaps sell it to the highest bidder.
I'm gonna push 1 more gold across the table.
This is just a stop.
Very well. Stop, I shall.
Well, thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. If anyone asks, we have been playing all night.
Very well,
I'm
my
gonna
friend.
pass
What was
2
your
gold
name
across the
again?
table.
Okay. What was your name again?
Oh, my name's Darius.
Darius the Champion. I like
Yeah.
the sound of that. Are you going to drink? Can I keep these? Are you going to drink these?
Oh yes, of course. You can have all these. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
I think he pulls them all
Oh.
over.
Can I have the gold coin?
Uh,
The special one that you, can I have that?
No, that's what I play the cups with. It's a one of a kind.
Is it worth 3 gold?
Oh, it's much more. It's an ancient relic.
4 gold?
It's an ancient relic.
4 gold?
For 15 gold, I wouldn't sell this coin.
5 gold, final offer.
Fine, here. Ouch. Pushes
Give
it
him
toward
5
the
gold.
table. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. It was a wonderful evening. This I will hold on to remember you.
Nice to meet you, friend.
Okay, so I gave him how much gold?
You need to keep track of that. Yeah, so the
gave
game
him
is
5, 3, and then 2 more. So
2 more.
I'm up 4 gold. Okay, that's good. Cool. I'm gonna head out and start heading towards wherever I'm supposed to go.
Yeah. So as soon as you stand up and you start walking away, you see him reach into
Oh.
his belt and pull out a duplicate, like another gold coin, and just set it on the
Yeah,
table.
that's Before I go, I'm just gonna pop up to the bar again.
Hi. How can I help you again, patron?
Hi. I just want to let you know, the next 2 drinks for that man over there is on me. And, oh,
And I noticed the boy.
hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Harbour.
Oh, hi, Hopper.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What do you do around here?
Well, I help out a lot. I help Bulgar clean out and sweep and pick up some odd jobs around the place when I can.
Oh, wonderful. Have you heard of someone named Sarek?
Yeah, Sarak sometimes got to clean that area, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Are you here to pick up some food or drink?
I'm just on my lunch break, so I thought I'd come here.
Oh, perfect. Have you ordered already?
No, sometimes there's scraps and people don't eat all the food, and sometimes Dagmar lets me help clean the tables, and then I can keep what I find.
Oh, well, that's very ingenious.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to have a quick conversation with me? And I'll be happy to buy your lunch today.
I don't have a lot of time, but I guess I could spare a minute or two.
Okay. Dagmar, so 2 drinks for the gentleman in the back whenever he wants them, and then here's a gold for those, and then whatever this, lovely boy would like for lunch. We're just gonna be over at this table here for just a minute or two.
I'll take whatever you got, Dagmar. You know me, I'm not a picky. Very well, very well. I'll put something together. It's included in the charge of your room. Don't worry about ATLADS, which will be prepared shortly.
Thank you. So...
I'm gonna, like, walk over to the, just off to the side out of earshot.
Okay.
So, Miss Sarek, have you noticed anything interesting when you work for her? And by interesting, I mean something that you probably wouldn't want to tell anyone else. And maybe if I help you out, you would tell me?
Sarek's pretty nice. I don't really know anything special. She does some work and helps when she can. I don't really know much. Keeps to herself
Anything you clean up that's rather odd, or...
Not really. A little bit more blood than usual. The last cleanup, they had some dead body or something. It was this old gnome lady. Oh, it looked horrible.
Ooh. What did she look like?
It was all mashed up and all these bite marks, and it was like burnt as well. It was gross.
It was an old lady. Ooh. And did anyone say that there was an old lady missing? Did anyone recognize her?
Oh, I don't know. I was just cleaning up and just seeing it. Yeah, didn't really hear much.
And she had burn marks too, huh?
Yeah, some bites and burns.
Oh, interesting. How long ago would you say this was?
It was like a day ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay, recently. Anything else similar that stands out for you?
No, not really.
And did you dispose of this body, or you just seen it
Oh,
while you were cleaning?
No, just cleaning. I had to bring the body to her, and I just cleaned up the mess. That's all.
Okay, well, something tells me I should hurry along now. But here's a gold, so you hold on to that, and, thank you so much.
A gold. Oh,
Yeah.
that's much appreciated. Sorry, what's your name, sir?
My name is Darius.
Darius, you're very kind. I appreciate this. And he kind of holds your hand a little bit, closes his eyes, and kind of squeezes your hand a little.
No problem. You just make sure if anyone asks about me, you remember that name. And I've been here all night.
I won't forget it, sir. I won't forget it.
Okay, well, you take care now.
Goodbye.
And I announce as I'm leaving.
I'll be back. Just gonna go spend all this gold.
And I like tap my big change bag on the side of my hip.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, perfect. So,
Well, actually, I want to. No, I'm just kidding.
These guys are gonna kill you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so you exit. So guys, back up. You now see Sarek, as you've seen her previously, purple skin, purple long hair, kind of black leather armor with kind of the brown straps, and just one of her kind of crouched over, kind of holding herself a little bit in the middle of the room where she was kneeling down before.
Mastos lays down as a snake. Just stretches out in a long cord. Stretch. And he licks her. But then quickly shifts back into, like, kind of recoils back from that stretch into his regular form.
Okay.
And Jak will kind of, not intending to show off, but he's going to do a front flip off of the thing.
Acrobatics fail.
Not intending to show off, but totally does a backflip.
Crazy.
All right, so no problem at all for you.
That's right.
She doesn't react too much to the lick. She kind of watches you, Mastos, but you don't really see much reaction on the face. She's got kind of sweat kind of dripping down the forehead.
Is it weird if I lick the sweat away?
Now that you're Mastos, especially weird, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I should have held on to my snake form for a few more turns. Technically, I'm still large.
Yeah, technically you are.
I haven't broke concentration. How long does that last for?
We didn't actually. You would have to roll.
Oh yeah, no, it would be finished by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, one round of combat, or like one up to 1 minute would have been done.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, she's kind of panting. She's like, "So you said you wish to talk. Can you please
Mastos can
tell
talk.
me why Atlas is here? Any of you, please."
We're
I start playing my flute to a tune.
Like make the squeak noise.
Oh, we can't hear you, Darius.
I
Oh,
can hear
wait.
him.
Hold on. Sorry.
I can hear him.
When you come back in, I have to unmute on my side.
Oh.
Are you getting feedback anymore from me? Or?
There we go. No.
No.
Sorry, Darius. Could you repeat? My apologies. I didn't hear any of what you said.
Okay, so I took the flute and pushed it from his mouth when he was doing that.
Good.
I then say, okay, I mean, it's kind of a long story. I will give you a very high-level simplified version. We were selected to go fight in a tournament. Our ship got hijacked. We had to then fight for our lives to escape this evil lord guy. We killed him, and then we made our way here. We've been accused of doing bad things that we haven't done, so we're trying to clear our names, and that is why we are all here. Atlas is part of our group.
Mastos didn't do any of that.
He's not wrong.
So you're all from the same island then?
No, we're all from different islands, actually.
How did he come back online?
He was online when we met him. Is he not supposed to be online?
He shouldn't be. I don't understand. Can you bring him here? Is he nearby?
Okay, well, are you a friend or are you a foe? Because 2 seconds ago you looked very foe.
A friend, of course.
Okay. I already told him to come here. He said he was busy, which, like, for someone who wants to know about his past, you'd think he would just fucking come. Pardon my language. I will try again, and I cast message again. Atlas, where the hell are you?
Oh, what happened? You didn't reply to my message.
Just get down here!
I said you could reply to the message, and then I heard nothing. I wasn't sure if you called the
Okay.
wrong person.
Okay, I'm going to cast message again.
Mhm.
Store this in your databanks, please.
Mhm.
If I cast message to talk to you, you can reply, and then that's it. I have to cast the spell again. We ended up going into a fight, and I couldn't cast the spell.
Oh. Was I supposed to know that?
You were just supposed to get down here. Do you not want to know about your past?
Oh, yes, I'm on my way.
Thank you. Hurry up.
Can I reply to that message? I'm confused.
I hear that,
Hello?
but don't reply.
Creating more.
Hello? Man, what a grump.
Okay, I've called him here. I don't know if he's going to... Honestly, none of these people listen to me. And as you saw, everything that I do, they try to stop me. I
It
swear to
seems
God,
like
they
there's a lot going
literally
on, yes.
exist.
Well, after I saw you stab that random person, I've kind of questioned the things you do.
Wait a
Let's
moment.
visit that one again. I'm
She
sorry.
kinda-
Mastos likes to play music. Not
Was that a
necessarily
person?
that.
Was it a person, Jack?
She steps,
And-
kind of steps back a little bit now, regaining her kind of composure.
Listen, it wasn't a person, okay? I went up and spoke to her, and she was, first of all, squishy. Like, see this? I can't stick my finger in my head. I have a skull. I poked her head, and my finger sunk into it. And then I saw squiggly things happening under her skin. So all I did to see if there was a reaction was poked her with my dagger, and it literally, like, went straight through her, and then she exploded into snakes.
Sarek, was that something, what you did and how you cloned yourself and looked different than you are now, is that something you can control?
And she's kind of staring at Darius still. That was a lot.
Yeah. Welcome to my life. The last week has been horrible.
And you with the hood, it's a long story. Parts I can control. But that would be a more in-depth conversation.
Well,
Is the red-eyed you friendly?
I don't think she was. I think she was fighting.
It's complicated.
Okay, so you're not like two people in one body trying to like fight for control, right?
No.
Okay.
Mastos likes you for you.
Do we see the clones popping up?
Yeah, so as you're talking and that kind of the red turbine's still going, and you see out of the kind of almost like out of the ground, it looks like woof, woof, woof. These three sort of replicas kind of reform themselves, and then as they do, the red turbines kind of slow down and stop, and you all feel that kind of breath that you felt was kind of almost being pulled out of you. You feel it kind of one more time, but relax. Whatever it was, you can just feel. It just feels lighter.
Why was our breath being stolen?
It wasn't the breath. It was the wall that was slowly coming in to potentially crush you if you were an issue. It's fine. It's a defense mechanism. It's gone now.
Oh yeah, you get mad at me for poking someone with a dagger, but you were gonna crush us all.
You have to understand the magnitude of the information by just saying the name that you said.
Yeah, I understand, and I was trying to have a civilized conversation with you.
Well, before
And
we...
I had an emotional reaction.
Mm-hmm. And nearly killed us.
We both did.
That's okay.
It's over
Good.
now. Atlas will hopefully be on his way. Before we address anything else, do you want to finish the letter? I don't want this incident to make us look bad on the mission at hand to drop off the body. I don't want to be insensitive.
And you hear, "Oh yes, it's all almost done. Just working on it." You hear the one from the desk yelling over. It'll be completed momentarily.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
what do you know about Atlas and Dr. Elias?
That's something I'm only willing to talk to Atlas about.
Okay,
My
fair enough.
apologies.
And Jack's going to sit there with his arms crossed. So, how do you do this? And he's like looking at all the different people.
Again,
It's-
it's a complicated story, a long one. Perhaps if I get to know you all a little bit better, we can have a conversation about it.
So this isn't from you upgrading yourself. This is something you've always been able to do.
No, this is something that developed, we'll say.
Is it magic?
Somewhat, yes.
Oh, I was asking, like, can I, like, tell? But that works,
Oh.
too.
Just ask.
All right, so she's scribbling away at the desk. You see the other one back now at the south end, kind of, again, going through some books, whether researching, whatever they're doing. One working just kind of at one of the anvils, melting some material. They look kind of like they're doing their own thing right now.
Are you from Atlas's Island?
No, I'm not from an island. No.
What do you know about the islands?
Oh, the islands were scattered during the cataclysm, and different communities living on each island.
What do you know about the cataclysm?
Some type of war, trying to abolish some sort of evil god, and the world hath got destroyed because of it.
Mastos born because of it.
Well, wasn't that lucky for you? Not so much for everybody else.
Depends. Mastos gift to world.
Gifts are very nice.
Or curse. Druids sometimes say, curse me. That's scary.
Wait,
Are
you were
these-
cursed?
No. Rambunctious. Rambunctious? Rambunctious.
These are benches, right?
Yep.
Jack's just gonna go sit down on the bench.
Okay.
I go into my fox form and I scurry about and hide and jump on things.
Okay.
And then come back and say, rambunctious. Get in trouble, Mastos did.
You mean now or previous?
Long ago. Long ago. I
Trouble
didn't
for
journey
what?
for Island.
She moves to the center and kind of sits down cross-legged, so she's kind of eye level with you. What happened?
Oh. Mastos left Island, and Mastos found new friends outside city. City too busy for me. So I meet new friends. But one day I wish friend, I touch friend, and friend came back. Friend came alive, but hurt other friends. I tried to help, scream. They all died. And then Mastos remembers nothing. But them. Him. And I point to Darius.
What?
You all woke me up,
Oh,
but I wasn't sleeping.
he was a statue.
And I shift back into my fox form. And I shift back. Very,
All right.
very.
While we're sitting here, depending on how much time is going to pass, I'm going to start to try and take a short rest.
Sure, yeah. You can put on the bench there. Atlas, you're making your way up. It's been about 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
I'd like to also pull out my stone and say that this is the only thing that's with me from then. And I stare at it deeply.
That's interesting. Do you mind if I take a look? And she puts her hands out.
You give back. Friends get it back if give it back. And I hold out my hand very. I don't want to.
Mastos, given the situation that just happened, I don't think we want to fight this one. So if you don't want her to take it, I suggest you keep it to yourself.
So Mastos, as you kind of go reach out and saying this as you're gesturing, you feel this like uncontrollable urge inside to just like yank it away and run. You just feel inside like pain and loss and anguish if you were to pass this stone over to Sirek.
As I'm handing it over as I'm saying this and I feel this, I want to close my hands tightly and bring the stone to my chest and say, look with eyes, not hands.
Very well. Perhaps just the one, though. And she just points to her eye patch.
Mastos likes that eye. and it's pretty. And I go like this, and I hand it over. I don't hand it over. I put my hand out, but
Present it.
I present it. But I also keep this hand here so I can snatch it back, my precious.
If you're uncomfortable, that's okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to take it. It's okay. She kind of just stares at it from the kind of different angles. She doesn't reach out to touch it, seeing how uncomfortable you are. Just kind of observing it from afar. So Atlas, as you're kind of making your way to the stairs, you make your way up the stairs, and all of a sudden you're, Atlas! Where are you going? I thought you were told me to go down to the Dragon Flagon. You turn around and Thoric's standing behind you.
Thoric, hey! Yeah, Darius asked me to come up to this core, Core 4, and meet someone who knows about my past.
Oh, I thought...
He seemed a little disgruntled, too, so I don't know if things are going well for him.
Oh, no. Well, he's a good talker. I'm sure he'll take care of it.
Well, yeah, you're right, probably, but maybe we should get up there.
All right, let's go ahead. Now, I thought we were supposed to go to Carmen to figure out the pain for the sentry
Oh, yeah.
that would destroy. That was supposed to be today now.
Yeah, we already spoke to Carmen. She thinks, she doesn't think... Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what she thinks, right? I wasn't.
No, you just panicked and left. Because you had the dead bot.
It, though, didn't I? Because me and Darius were standing.
Yeah. You heard her tell the potential story of all of the illegal stuff that you guys could have done.
Okay,
and
that part.
Yeah.
And then Jak was basically saying we have the body, and that's when I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we kind of... Carmen thinks that we murdered some people, and Jak decided to show her a body of... It's a long story, Thoric. I eventually just kind of... I stepped away for a moment to gather my thoughts, and yeah. Oh, actually...
I reach into my throat and pull out my legs.
Okay. Whoa! What you got there?
These are my new legs, but I'm gonna need you to put them on. Apparently, you're the best man for the job.
All right, well, I can take a look. We got a good modification area here, as well, so maybe I might be a little bit quicker, but I can probably do it. Here, hand it over. I'll take a look.
Here, and I hand them over.
Okay.
We're actually, I'm on my way to a modification area. Some person named Surak.
Yeah.
So that's where they were telling me to go, so maybe we head there together.
All right, let's see it. He's kind of slings one kind of in his backpack and starts kind of studying the other one as you guys walk towards that area.
Yeah, we'll continue on.
Okay.
I'm checking my bag, my pouch every little once. I'm just tapping it, make sure it's on my hip.
Okay.
Every, like so often as well.
Okay. Yeah, your obvious gold pouch is still there.
Okay.
So Sarek, Mastos kind of taking a look at the stone. It's quite beautiful. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Mastos, or the Mastos. Friends call me Mastos.
Oh. It's an interesting
the
object.
Mastos of the Grove.
Mastos of the Grove. I quite like that title. Hang on to that. That's a very unique stone you have.
So I've been told. I keep it back, and I put it back in my precious pouch.
Okay.
Know what it is from? Druids gave it to me.
At some point, if you want me to investigate it further, I'd be more than welcome to do that. More than happy to do that, but I can see you're a little bit reserved. Perhaps at a later date where if we get a little bit more trust between us, perhaps.
I can also look at it for you, buddy.
With those two eyes?
I can use one if you want.
Mastos winks.
Exactly.
I appreciate.
Did you
Anything
guys-
I can look for you, and I look at her, and I look down, and I look up. I
I'm
look
quite
dead into her
fine.
eyes.
Into my eye, into her eye.
Yeah. I look beyond the eye patch into what could be there.
No, I think I'm aware of everything that I have. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. As she finishes this, you see the one that was at the desk walk over to you, Darius. Here you are. Here's a copy as requested. And she passes you a rolled up and a stamped piece of paper.
I'll take it, and I will put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. And she heads back to the desk. How far is Atlas? Should he be here soon, or?
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea.
Very good.
I start playing the flute.
Here we
Just
wait
pass
then.
the time.
All right, so Atlas, you and Thoric walking along. He's taking a look at this. Well, this looks like pretty simple. I think your connections there. This has almost been built for you. It looks quite customized for you. This should be quite simple. But an hour or so should take it. I'll get that in there for you. That wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we get up there and see what's going on, and you can plug them in. Wait, so they look like really specifically made for me?
All right, they do.
Have you seen anything like that before? Like, am I universal or?
Oh, I've never seen anything like you before. I've seen automatons before, but not sentient like you.
Oh. Is there anything on there that indicates who made them?
I don't think so. And he starts like looking around all the pieces underneath, checking the stole, trying to look inside to see if there's a label. Not familiar myself exactly where it will come from, but it looks like it'll be easy enough to attach to you. Oh wait,
Okay.
just to double check. We're not doing 4 legs, we're replacing your current legs.
Oh, can we do 4 legs? Is that an option?
I mean, anything's a possibility, but it would definitely take a little bit more research and work and so
What
on
about
and so
just a
forth.
3rd leg in the middle?
That would require a little bit more work.
Okay, well we'll put that on the burner for now, and we'll decide later.
All right, fair enough. All right, so as you guys continue, as you start walking kind of west, now that you're on Core 4, down in the southern region, you can now see about 150 feet out this huge, it's almost purposely carved rectangular shape in the side of the wall. And the ground and everything is completely different from the dusty path you're walking along. Into this like a smooth cobblestone, looks pristinely cleaned. You can see kind of some benches, and you can see a few people in the distance. All right, looks like we're getting there. And as you come up, do you guys now see Atlas and Thoric
Yeah.
appearing? Just to the north section. Atlas, as you come into the area now, you see your party, and you see you see what looks like 4 of the same people kind of scattered within the area. This purple tiefling.
Hi,
All right, how you all doing? Thoric waving out.
we're here.
Turn around and wave.
Hi, Mastos.
Sarek.
As soon as you come into range, Sarek stands up and charges over towards Atlas.
Ooh,
Anybody doing anything?
I'm still waving at. I'm still waving at Atlas.
I have my hand out like this, and I'm just prepping
Okay.
to earth and grasp her just in case.
Jack's just gonna stand up.
Does she look like? She look mean faced, or can I get any sort of like insight on what
So roll an
Intention.
investigation as she's kind of like running towards you.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Fucking nothing. 5.
Okay. So you see a thing almost in the blink of an eye. Sarah just sprints right over, almost like a blur. Immediately, Atlas, you feel this weight, this slamming weight, just poof, smack right into you as she just embraces you and holds you tight, almost so tight you can almost feel like the metal almost constricting. And as you look at her, you see a tear coming down her left eye.
Oh,
Atlas,
That was appropriate, though, the balloons.
Atlas.
the best hug I've ever gotten. You have to show up people how to do this. This is great. Who are you, by the way?
She kind of like she almost, you feel the air almost go out of her, and she kind of slumps a little bit. And we'll take a 5-minute break.
I thought you said no break.
7-minute break. He wants a break. He's got to go get some food.
You don't have to break. I could just go get the food.
You already said it.
We'll take a break.
Okay.
We'll be
He's
back
not going
in
back on his word, Corey.
7
Don't make him
minutes,
a liar.
guys.
It's because he wants to go pee.
back, guys.
Hey,
Let's
it's
do whatever his
initiating.
words.
So everybody roll last we left off.
I was getting a warm hug.
Atlas had arrived with Thoric to meet up with the rest of the group. Sarek, seeing him, immediately ran over, give him a big hug, tear rolling down her eye. Yeah, Atlas, what do you want to do?
Well, nice to meet you. Again, wonderful hug. Love it. Do you mind if I get up?
Of course. And she backs up a little bit, just kind of dries her on the side of her face. Come in.
Did you want to give Thoric one of those really good hugs? He's very huggable.
Hello, sir. All right, how you doing? And she starts
I'm
walking.
sorry, Thoric. She must have only had one in her. Okay. Yeah, so,
And I just like, do I see Darius around? And
Yeah, so you can see the whole group now. You see this whole strange-looking area, but you can see your entire team.
Okay.
oh, Darius, hey, I made it. It sounded urgent. You also sounded flustered. So, anything I can do to help?
And Atlas, please come, sit down. She leads you.
I'm
over.
laying on that bench. I mean, if she wants to sit on me.
No, she's leading you over to. So near the center of the room, there's kind of this pedestal with this kind of weird blue glowing cube in it. But either side of that, there's kind of square. It's almost like a bench, but it's like a large square. You know, like you'd see in the middle of a mall or something, like the big square seating area. She leads you over to it. Atlas, please come. We have much to discuss.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm here to just to speak to Darius, and
No, you're here to speak to her. She's the one that knows all your history, but she's only going to talk to you.
So
oh,
you don't remember me?
She did try to kill us, sort of.
oh, whoa, that's a lot.
That's a stretch. I don't remember even hitting you.
Sorry, what was the wall doing?
It was a defensive mechanism if it had to be used.
Did we trigger another defense mechanism? Is there a sign?
Apparently your name was the trigger.
Oh,
And when I tried to ask her about you, she ran away. So I restrained her, and then she turned into the Hulk and tried to crush us.
I'm sorry. He didn't try to stab you in the shoulder, did he?
There was no physical harm. I made sure of it.
He did grab me with a giant rock hand.
Did it hurt you? But did you die, though?
I licked her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's true.
And what is your name?
My name's Sarek.
Sarek. Oh, okay. So yes. Hi, Sarek. I'm here to see you.
Please, Atlas, come in.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll follow her.
Okay, so she kind of leads over to this sort of seating area. Thoric kind of looking around, starts heading over to the boys. All right, what's going on here? It's a little confused. Darius?
You know what? Just let them do their thing. I am done trying to make anything happen.
All right, that's fair. I'm gonna take a little look around. And Thoric starts walking around, checking everything out. So Mastos, roll a perception check.
Oh, sorry. There. 19.
Okay. To the northwest, you can see behind the cart, you see your tiger-colored cat friend from Jasper just sitting on the other side of the cart up here.
I walk over mosedly.
Okay. So as you head over, Sarek, now Alice, you've reached there, and she sits down, kind of staring at the ground, absently almost.
So, Sarek, You know my history?
I may be able to help fill some gaps. What do you remember? Wait, sorry, just a moment. Snake? And she yells over towards Mastos.
Oh. I look back.
Just stand back for 1 second, please. As you get to the kind of the edge of the stone area, and you guys see and hear the turbines start up again, kind of like a red glow. And Mastos, you almost feel a little bit of a push to your right hand side as you're walking over to the cart. And Jak, you kind of feel it too, almost like a little bit of a push. But then it goes away.
Like a push from the cart itself?
A push from the kind of dirty area in towards the clean rock area.
Oh, okay. What happened?
Just precautions. Nobody can hear us now.
Oh.
What do you remember, Atlas?
Oh, not a lot. I remember waking up on my island. I remember my room.
My room was like kind of tossed and turned, right?
The room you woke up in, it was like almost like a lab type situation.
But
Yeah.
wasn't it like it was all intact, or was it tossed and turned?
It was intact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember waking up and I was in kind of like a lab on my island, and nobody was around. And I don't really have any memory of how I got there or who I was. And I've just kind of made my way since, helping people when I can. That's the only thing I can really not remember, but feels like I should be doing. Feels normal for me.
You see, as you're saying this, you can see a smile come to her face when you mention they've been helping and healing. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, I helped a lot on my island. So much so that they selected me to be their representative in the tournament.
We couldn't have foreseen this.
Do you know my father? Elias?
Yes, we worked together. I knew your father quite well.
Oh. Wow, I've never met anyone that's actually known him before. Wait, yes I have. Oh, yes. I met another one.
Shit, what was her name again?
Another one, what?
That knew him.
Oh, Jonas?
Jonas, thank you.
Her name was Jonas. Oh, yeah, she worked with him in, Memoria City. She's there now, still.
You met Jonas, so Elias isn't with Jonas anymore?
No, she said he had to go. He had to leave.
Did she say where?
Did she say where? I don't remember. I don't think she did.
In your flower message, you said he was being taken to Sumptorium.
Right. Who has the flower right now?
You do.
I didn't give it to Felix. No.
You got it back. Like, you did give it away, but then you got to give him back when you got like restored.
Right. Okay. So I can. It's in my inventory, right?
Yeah.
Actually, and I pull it out.
Okay.
This was left for me. There's a message that was received from Father.
Elias he's very smart. Is everything okay, guys?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
have it in my inventory, so I wanted to like bring the note up again.
Okay. It's in your journal. There's an image of the flower, purple flower, metallic, shiny. It's in your journal. Ah,
In
yes.
my journal. It's not there. It's not. That's where I was
Okay.
looking.
Okay, I'll delete you and re-add it. Maybe it'll pop up. That didn't pop up.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They left me this flower, and I believe there was a message from him, and it said that he was heading to Centaurium. Oh, they were taking him to Centaurium.
No.
And then there was another person that used to know someone that I believe worked with him. He says that he's from Centaurium. And that doesn't make sense, because if he made me, he'd be from my island, no?
He was from Centaurium. Yes, just like myself.
Oh. And
He's not
did
from
he
an island.
did he move to my island, or did he send me there? Was I from Centaurium?
No, well, that is a very complicated question. Who you are right now, you were born on that island.
Okay.
You
For
can
what
see that she's like
purpose?
rubbing her arms. She's like almost looks like full of anxiety.
I need to know why I'm here. What am I doing? Why would I have no memory of who I am or where I'm from?
But you said you're helping people, and you've found these friends, I think, and I mean you seem to be doing fine. Why dig for memories that might be hurtful or hold you back to something that you're trying to be today?
Well, because those things are what make me who I am. I need to understand where I came from so I can grow and reach new potential. It's imperative for anyone to grow. No?
We're not defined by our past or memories, and sometimes that perhaps can hold us back from looking what's in the future.
Well, I still feel like I need to know where I came from. There's too much unknown. You can't just wake up one day and decide not to know who you are and where you began.
Roll a persuasion.
Guide myself.
Okay.
$17. 16.
16.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. What exactly do you want to know?
Well, really, why was I made? What is my purpose? And why was I left alone with no memory? No one around me.
Your purpose is to help people and do good in this world. And the reason that we had to leave you behind was we didn't want you being used for something or being used by anyone. And so we thought we were doing the best thing possible. If we left you there and A.T.L.A.S erased your memories, then perhaps you would never be used for anything harmful or evil.
But if my purpose is to help people, then how would I be used to harm? Would that not be against my purpose?
Sometimes what we want to do or don't want to do can be outside of our own control. And that was a risk that A.T.L.A.S wasn't willing to take with Centaurium.
I don't understand. How bad could I be? I don't understand.
It's not you. It's not you. You're not bad, Atlas. And she puts her hand on your chest. You're not bad. People that may use you or control you or use the essence of what makes you you could be bad.
And what is that?
Orphan children.
What,
Sold.
what makes me the way I am? I've been told a lot that I'm unlike anything anyone's seen, and I've experienced things that I don't believe any automaton should be able to experience. I've died, and when I did die, I went somewhere and I talked to Father. He gave me the choice to come back for my friends.
Does that mean that A.T.L.A.S is he dead?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think I didn't feel that when I seen him. It was almost like a memory of him within me.
Do you trust these people? And she points out towards the group.
The snake one, I don't know yet, but most of them, yes. But yes.
You're muted, Tim.
Very well. I'll try to give you as much context as I think is necessary.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
We were sent on a mission from Centaurium with the appearance of finding different ways to heal and help. And in doing this, we were sent to look for one of the suspected grounding spheres.
What's a grounding sphere?
It's one of the powerful entities of energy that were used during the cataclysm. It was 5 of these spheres.
Have any of you heard of these things?
Like, I open up the conversation to everyone else.
Okay. Luke, actually, all 3 of you roll a history.
My rolls are dirty today.
You said all 3? Who?
Yep.
That is a natural 18.
The only 3 remaining players.
We're all here, are we
Luke.
Yeah,
Atlas
roll
is
history
asking
check.
you guys.
Yeah, natural 18 for Jack.
I got a 6.
Same.
18,
I think.
6,
I either got a
6.
5 or a 6. I think my
Okay.
history's 2, though. Give me a second. Not that it matters, but, you know. Posterity. Yeah, my history's 2. I got a 6.
So, Jack, the Sage had given you some information in regards to things on the mainland or historical events. In the grounding spheres, you do know to just be 5 pieces of energy that were used as part of the cataclysm that were part of the reason that the lands were split. You don't want any details? That's all you know.
Cool. Jak won't say anything because he assumes that his knowledge is the least known. So he just assumes everybody knows more than him about magic.
Okay.
No one?
Well, if you're all from that island, I don't expect they'd have much information there about these things.
Well, they're all from different islands. We're all here for the tournament. Except for the snake one there. It's new.
Because they're both looking at me.
He's not a snake.
Oh,
And you never saw him as a snake.
I said though snake one, or Surak yelled
Yeah.
over snake one. That's why.
That's
he
why I
said
thought he was a snake.
No, she
okay.
asked him a snake one because she didn't know his name. Well, when we found the essence of what you are, it was the only way we could safely get the energy from where it was to try and transport it, and the temple that it was found in had multiple layers of research about automatons and the use of energy and how automatons and even the old war machines, how they were powered and used, were the uses of this type of energy. And so A.T.L.A.S worked on putting this force of energy into an automaton for transporting, and so you were created.
Oh, so was I created just to transport this essence, or did I exist prior to getting the essence installed in me?
You existed without your own desire or purpose, but you existed.
And when the essence was installed in me, was that when my memories were erased? Or did I just not have any memories?
It took some time when we finally broke through the casing that was protecting the energy. It caused a lot of damage to us all, and A.T.L.A.S had to quickly think of something and was able to merge your body with this essence, and it took a lot of time and healing and work and research to stabilize you and bring you to who you were, functional, protecting the energy that had been put inside you. And it took a long time. It damaged our vessel. Our submersible was damaged, and it took us a year to repair it to functional again. And over that time, we got to know you and got to love you. And we couldn't send you to Centaurium. And we didn't know what else to do.
Were you supposed to send me to Centaurium? Was that... You were supposed to gather the essence for Centaurium?
Roll a persuasion check.
Guiding myself.
Nice.
Do I need a guidance on that, or is it...
Let's see. Let's see if it goes crazy.
I just rolled a 4 too, and hold on. Oh damn, it's -1. 23.
All right. Okay. So she puts her hands on her legs and kind of like starts rubbing them, almost like her palms are getting hot and sweaty.
I just want to put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to cast guidance on her.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say,
Okay. You can tell me.
She kind of glances up with a smile out of the corner of her eye. It's like Centaurium wanted it to try and speed the unlocking of the tower. The tournaments are working, but they wanted something to try and escalate that, and the power from these spheres, they believed would be able to do that. So we traveled out. A device was built to track these energies, and that's how we found the essence that's in you. After we left you on the island, we left, and the damage to our submersible was severe, and we got more readings, and we thought we'd found another sphere and decided to stop. But as we got closer, it was different. It was a similar signature, but not the same, and it ended up being 5 small registries on this device, 5 small ones instead of one large one, and Elias had to stop. He had to investigate, and we only had time to retrieve one of these sources of energy, and I believe you mentioned Jonas already, so we took her from the island, and Elias knew he could never return to Centaurium, but he couldn't let go of trying to free these essences, these energies, these spheres, and in the research, it indicated that Vamoria's city may have had or has one of these spheres, and so Jonas went to Vamoria City, and the rest of us, well, we broke off from there and agreed to not speak of it, and all go our separate ways, and hopefully nobody would ever find out about you.
Okay, well that's a lot to unpack.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate you being honest with me. It's a lot. Okay, hold on. You mentioned the tower. Powering the tower?
Unlocking the tower.
Unlocking the tower. What tower are you trying to unlock, or were you trying to unlock?
It's not me. It's the powers that be. The magistrate Hammond that's his main goal. The tournament, people go in, and as they progress through, and the power in the chests, that kind of, we don't understand how it works, but each time they get through and break through another level of this tower, another lever unlocks, and more power is accessed, and the goal is to try and unlock it and find whatever is at the end of it all. But they said it was a slow process, and they believed that this would speed it up, and we're scientists, and so we jumped at the chance to do this until you were created, and we just couldn't do it.
And you said the tournament provides or helps unlock some of this tower? How does it do that exactly?
I don't know the details specifically of the tournament. I've never taken part myself or anything. All I know is that something to do with the power in the keys. When going through the levels of the tower, this power, with whatever happens while in the tower, it charges it or it unlocks it. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact details.
Okay, and is the tournament still going on? We heard it might not be.
It would only make sense that it would keep going until, the tower is fully unlocked, and who knows when that would be.
Okay, alright, so... Wait, so the essence in me could unlock the tower? have they found any other essences? Have they tried using one to unlock it before?
To my knowledge, you're the only one that was ever detected within reach, but that was almost a decade ago.
Wow.
How long have I been active for?
About a year.
About a year.
A decade ago. Well, I've been only awake for maybe a year. How long has it been since you sent me to the island?
It was about a decade ago that we left you there.
Oh, I was asleep for a long time. Oh wow, this is a lot. Does anyone have any other questions about the tournament? This essence that I carry? Sorry, I just need to process for a minute.
Of course,
What
I'm
if-
sorry.
What do they want from the tower?
That's a question for the magistrates. Unfortunately, I don't know the end goal. I don't know what it unlocks. I don't know what is the end. I don't even think he knows what's at the end.
How old is the tower?
It's been there as long as I've been alive. As far as I know, it's always been there.
Pre-cataclysm?
To my knowledge.
Okay, well, this complicates things, and I look at Jak. We can't take him there.
I mean, I really don't need you guys there.
Atlas, what is your plan? What are you doing, or where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, we were sent here to partake in the tournament, and I was coming to help my island, and maybe learn about where I came from. But, like Darius says, I don't know if me participating in the tournament is a good idea.
I mean, if what she says is true about the keys unlocking the tower, I don't even know if us participating is a good idea.
I know, but what about your islands?
Well-
Jak's island.
We haven't seen anybody go back to our islands. Sarek, has anybody come out of Centaurium after competing in the tournament?
That I'm aware of. There's 2 winners that I'm aware of A.T.L.A.S anyway. I don't know about the other regions.
Did those winners go back?
No, they came out and they were given. One had some mansion, the other had some castle somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but there was definitely at least 2 winners that I know of.
Well, what was their names, Sarek?
I don't know. Lamnik might know. He has all the information and details on a lot of things in history books, and I was not really one for the tournaments. I was usually invested in my work.
Hmm, okay. Well, the power that's inside me, you said that they might use it for bad. Do you mean unlocking the tower? Was that what you meant, or is there another use of it?
Well, possibly. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever had the type of energy that you had before, so we don't know what you're capable of, or what people would be capable of if they had access to that power.
Can you verify that he still has that same energy?
Yes, I did die.
I believe I could.
Yeah, you may want to do that because he did die.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible for the sphere to die, but the consciousness of Atlas, perhaps. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know.
I think I could check if it's still intact, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And she stands up, and you see the Serica standing down by the bookcase, walks towards you, Atlas. Like, please, come with me. She gestures towards the metal kind of large box. You see 4 of these kind of boxes with kind of handles on the front. The rest of the group, you recognize this from whenever she was scanning the dead bodies.
I just like, I get up, but I kind of like turn to like look at Darius a little bit for like almost like not approval, but like, is this okay?
I just.
What you got there? What's this here? And she's like, it's okay. It's just something we can use to dig deeper without being physically intrusive.
I'll follow along.
Okay. Yeah. So as you go up, Sarah kind of pulls this heavy metal door open. You look inside. It goes about like 5 feet in. It's just all black inside. You see kind of like runes inscribed, but like nothing's lit up or anything. It's just blackness. She's like, I'm sorry it wouldn't be so comfortable, but this is the only way that we can do it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go inside.
All right. So you go in and pulls both levers down, and then you guys see Saytr was sitting down, go over to the blue sphere. And it bows her head, and you start to see her move her hands around the sphere. So as this happens, the turbines get even louder. You guys see this the red glow coming from either side now. You can almost like feel heat coming from this now. She closes her eyes. This'll just take a moment. And her eyes are closed, and she's kind of moving around. Mastos.
Yes.
As you approach, you can see that your cat friend is still sitting, watching, and listening to everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Right by that.
Is he? So he's in the inside of this bubble, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's right by the wheel of the cart.
Okay. I'm gonna bend down. I speak with animals still, and everything fine. No fight. No fight happened.
I was going to get Jasper. There was some fighting earlier. I got quite worried. Everything's okay?
Oh yes. Mastos, calm things down.
Very
Yeah.
good. Keep up the good work, Mastos. I'll report it to Jasper as soon as this thing is gone. And
Just kind of bounces himself off the
I
side
touch
where
it.
he can't walk.
Like,
It just kicks you back.
You stay here, out of sight. And I'm
Indeed.
gonna trance back to. I want to be more because I haven't heard any of this conversation because I feel like that was quite some far away. So I'm just gonna be following around this one here in the middle
Okay.
while she does her thing,
It's fair.
observing her eye, her beautiful eye.
Jak or Darius, do you want to do anything? I know you're kind of in a state of like doing a long rest, but is there any...
Well, not long, short.
Oh, sorry, short. I meant short.
I'm not like some people.
Jack's just kind of watching. He's looking more kind of outside now in case anyone is walking up.
Okay. Yeah, Jak, roll a perception.
That is a 5 on the die, so +5, 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, you take a look out. You don't really see much moving around. You ascertain this is pretty much like a more of a work area, so the people that would only be going to these places rather than just going to the stairs would kind of just be here for whatever jobs or work they would do within this area. So nobody seems to be coming within your range right now.
Okay. That works.
All right. I'm sorry, Darius, were you doing something? Sorry.
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
I'm listening to what they're saying.
Okay. All right, so see her moving in, glowing. You see her entire body almost starting to radiate with a red glow. And Atlas, when you're in there, just standing, almost as soon as the door closes, these blue runes just seem to light up the entire room. It almost kind of blinds you from how bright it is. It's a blue, but it almost is so bright, it almost feels like it's white, shining all around you. You kind of like
Do I
close
feel
your...
anything or just
No,
visual?
just light, yeah. It's visual. You almost by instinct just close the shutters on your eyes.
I like engage my sunglass like reticles.
Cha-ching, ching. Yeah. So as the kind of the minute kind of goes by, and it almost feels like hands on you. It almost feels like you feel these hands kind of like on your shoulders and arms and torso and legs. You kind of like glance down and there's nothing there, but it just feels like there's some sort of presence prodding and poking you. And as it kind of like, you feel it now almost penetrate the surface of your exterior and inside. And you almost feel something grasping, you know, what a human would be where their heart is. You almost feel like a grasp there. And as this happens, you now get this vision, just pure red. And you can't open your eyes, you can't turn nothing. You just see this vision of pure red. And after a second, a crack appears right in front of you. This little black line appears in this redness. And then this snap, and this crack turns into almost like an oblong shape, and this chunk falls out of your vision. And you realize you're looking outside from inside some sort of crystal. And then you try to strain your eyes and you try to look out. And you can see Saytr looking at you. You can see A.T.L.A.S behind. You see some other figures. And then all of a sudden you feel like you're being sucked through this hole. And you open your eyes and there's the white, blue light. And the runes fade. And you hear the ch-ch-ch of the locks of the door. And as Saytr pulls the door open. Guys,
Sorry, just to clarify, I felt like I was in a crystal and then a little crack like opened up and I could see out of it and they were looking in.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I got sucked out of that hole.
Yes.
And then I woke up. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see Saytr in the center now kind of like stop and the blue glow kind of dissipates and the red glows around her body. And the turbines kind of like slow a little bit. It's still going. And she steps back. She's like, well, it seems it's intact from what I can tell.
I guess that's both good and bad news.
Wait, the door's open. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the other side.
Step out, obviously.
Yeah, the other one closed behind you. Hope that wasn't too uncomfortable. Close the door
Oh
behind
no, just some weird vision again. Was my essence in a crystal? A red crystal?
It was surrounded by a protective crystal, yes. Not unlike sanguine.
Wow. While I was in there, I kind of had a memory of that being trapped almost. And then I seen you, and I seen Dr. A.T.L.A.S. A little hole in the shell that I was stuck in, cracked open.
You have memories of that?
I guess I do. This is the first time I've ever really seen that. I felt like I was pulled out of it.
Well, that's almost like how it happened. I was the first to break through the protective barrier. It took us quite a long time.
Oh.
That's when the explosion happened, and and she points to her eye patch, and she kind of pulls it up a little bit. You guys can see this huge shard of what looks like a sanguine, but a deep red, and it looks like it's protruded right into her eye, inside her head.
I scream in horror.
I'm sorry. She pulls it back down.
I'm just kidding.
I say
Ooh.
two beautiful. Do they all do that, or just the one?
What?
Do they all show their red eye each?
Oh
version
no,
of-
sorry, just the Sarek in the middle by the blue.
Well, then, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fine.
Well, this has been very enlightening. I'm not quite sure what to do from here. I still feel like I really want to find Dr. Elias. Just to see if he's okay. Have you heard of Hold on a moment.
What was the name of? Oh yeah.
Have you heard of an Elven moon shadow?
Yes, of course. That was somebody that Elias would talk back and forth with quite a bit. An expert in synergy between, whether it be flesh, consciousness, symbiosis between, people and machine, we'll say.
Did he work on me as well?
Oh, no, I don't think he's aware, unless Elias has contacted him in the last decade. I don't think he's aware of your existence at all.
Oh. So the last time you seen him was a decade ago.
Yes, when we left him at Vinmoria City with Jonas.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, we? Who else? Doing...
There was a team of us. I don't think it's relevant. We all said we'd go our separate ways, and I don't want to involve anybody that doesn't need to be involved.
Okay, that's fair. Well, everyone? What
Mhm.
do we do?
Well, what do you want to do?
Go back to Carmen.
All right, Carmen, are we supposed
We got
to...
our letter.
We had a meeting, too, didn't we? Is that still happening?
Well, she sent us here to provide the body, which she has exonerated us. We have a letter, and I'll pull it out of the bag of holding and show it to him.
Oh, and did I get my cape back?
Oh, it's a little bit messed up. Is that okay?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
They put it in the receiver over here. Let me get it for you. One of them walks over and starts working away at the other contraption. Pulls it open, goes in, and just hear some rustling. And she comes out. This is it. There you go. And it's folded up. It's like all this kind of like sinuous black mush has all coated it. I don't know if this is yours, but this was here as well. And she's holding up the kind of like the knife thing. Sarek is like, oh no, that could be evidence. Put it back. Oh, my apologies. And she walks back in and puts the knife back in and closes the door.
These are your clones, correct?
Not exactly clones. It was all part of this accident.
I see.
As soon as the explosion happened, I summoned multiples of myself, not knowing if it was something coming to hurt us, and my homunculus somehow got merged with what I had summoned, and so now we're all a big happy family.
Where do they go when you make them go away?
Yeah. She points to her eye patch.
That's kind of cool.
She just bows.
So, are you saying my energy gave you this power?
I'm not sure if it's your energy or it was the protective crystal that was there. It took a long time for me to try and learn to control it. When everything happened at the time, and seeing the destruction and things that had happened, my emotions were running rampant, and so sometimes I have to make sure that doesn't happen. So I practice meditation and certain techniques to keep myself steady, level-headed, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I would like to stay in contact, if that's okay.
Of course, please do. If you leave the city, let me know. We have to make sure that we stay in touch, Atlas, and please don't put yourself out there in front of anybody that will be in alliance with Satorium. It's going to be very dangerous.
Okay.
I don't know how much they know about you. I don't know if they know your name or if you even exist, but just be cautious.
What do you know about Centaurium?
What specifically do you want to know? I lived there.
What are their allegiances, their intentions?
Well, while living there, they seemed helpful, and civilization seemed fruitful, and they're helping people from the islands. I've stayed here almost the last 10 years, and I haven't heard good things, but I don't want to say something that I haven't personally seen or done. You understand?
Right. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about them.
Well, I will say this. There may be a reason why nobody alliant to Centaurium spends a lot of time here.
Mm-hmm. Fair. Well, guys, what do you want to do now?
Oh, I
To
forgot
Carmen's.
to tell you all, Alice, I was going to leave it for a surprise when we got up to Carmen. But I took care of the little sentry payment issue for us all. Even though I don't think I should have done anything. But anyway, you don't have to worry about that. I struck up a deal with Carmen about that part.
What kind of deal?
You're all welcome. Well, I'm going to do some work here. And I just asked that take care of the payment for the damage we did. And so just gonna send a message out to my apprentice to just make sure everything's okay where I used to live. I don't think it'd be fair for me to go there after this many years and disrupt their life if everything's going okay. So.
Okay.
Oh, Surik, is there something our friend Thoric here could use to help? He has some new legs for me, actually. Speaking of which, these apparently were acquired through somebody that I've only met just once, and I believe knows nothing about me or my origin, but these legs Thoric seems to think are made specifically for me. Is there... Maybe you take a look? Maybe you're familiar with who might have made these legs?
I could take a look, I guess. Lord walks over and there you go, lassie. Puts them up on the seat in front of her, just looking over it. Well, it's quite a standard design for automatons. I do see some of the technology from the Nolja here, however, with the different types of boosters and the positioning. I can't really tell exactly who would have built it, though.
Okay, so it's could be fairly common. Anyone then?
I think so. The legwork itself looks pretty standard. It's these components here that enable the boosters to work correctly. That's the kind of the specialty part of this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Thor, I was told he seems to think he could install them for me, and maybe there's something here, tools or anything that might help him do that better.
If you wish to go back inside, I could do that in just a few moments for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Certainly. And you see the other one move back over to the door that you just came out of and open it up for you to go in.
I just I bow as I go in. I'm definitely more confident going in this time.
Okay, little strut as you walk in.
Yeah.
And Sarek walks over with the legs and just sets them facing you on the ground. Shouldn't take a moment. She heads back. Pulls it down. She starts working at the cube in the middle. While this is happening, guys, anybody want to do anything?
Would I have gotten my short rest at this point?
Yeah, everybody can take a short rest if you need to roll hit dice or anything. Feel free.
I do recover my wild shapes, so.
Yeah, it's my bardic inspiration I want back.
All right, Atlas, while you're in there and this blinding white happens again, you feel kind of those hands prodding around, and you feel one leg slowly move from under you, but you don't feel yourself tip or anything. There's no change in the weight distribution. And then the other leg, the left leg, now you feel it just slowly move out from under you, and you look down and there's just no legs, but yet your position within the chamber hasn't moved. You're just kind of held there in stasis. And as the light gets even brighter now, again, you kind of have to shut your eyes to this as your sensors are overloaded with the brightness, and you just feel this little lift on the right-hand side, and this little lift on the left-hand side, and then you just hear the hum kind of fade away. You guys see the blue cube now, just kind of back to a slow rotation, a slow glow, and Syrup steps back, and Atlas, you see the door open up, and you see your two legs in replace, sitting where the legs with the boosters were. And you look down, and you see you do now have your boots fully and your legs fully installed.
Ooh.
I give a little spring, kind of shift side to side, feel them out.
Yeah, do a couple little stretches.
A little stiff, but I think I can work these in. Oh, great.
So as
what do they do?
So as you guys see, Atlas,
I want to do whatever they do.
let me show it to you. You should have it already, but we'll show it to you.
Here we go. So I'm immediately gonna activate it,
Okay.
and you see my feet kind of sputter and sparks blur out, and then as it quickly ignites to propulsion flames, and you can see I hover for a second, and I'm really just trying to figure it out. I'm kind of banging off the side and kind of back and forward, very much Iron Man 1 while he's trying to figure out his balancing.
Please tell me you launch yourself into the ceiling first.
And yes, I try to give it a little push, and I sputter, and I fall, and I kind of roll, and then I pick back up again, and then just immediately straight up, and I want to hit the ceiling, and then kind of fall, and then catch myself, and then lower down onto the ground.
Perfect. Yeah, you hit the ceiling, and as you're tumbling down, and then at the last second, just
yeah,
you hit the little units on the bottom that just kind of move around the ankles and stabilize you with that last few inches before you The dust just
And then
settles.
basically when I hit the ground, like I want to turn off the flames, but I almost like the one doesn't turn off, and I'm like, I panic for a second as I feel like I'm like stomping out a fire on my foot, and then it goes out.
Perfect.
These are amazing. Wow. Little working out that needs to be done, but holy wow. That was wow.
That looks pretty useful to me.
And then like I immediately try to ignite them again, and they just like sputter and sput out like a couple puffs of smoke, and like then they just like sizzle and smoke. I'm like,
Oh, well, might have to recharge those. Well, I mean, if we need to head back now, I'm good to go. What do you
So-
guys want to do?
Are we going to Carmen?
Yeah, let's check back in with Carmen.
Do you want me to come to Carmen with you, or should I go back to work, or what am I doing?
You should come with us.
You can do whatever you want to do, Thor.
Yeah, I don't think we need him to come.
You should not come
All right.
if you don't want to.
Can any?
Yeah, you're welcome to, but I don't think we need you there.
I
none of
miss
you-
Thorak.
Ah, you do. Of course you do, Miss Thorak. And his wild stories. Did I tell you one about the bear and the fox before?
No.
No.
Yes, you did.
He just kind of waves towards you. Ah, never mind. I think you might have heard that one too many times.
Well, not too much. Well, actually, I don't think Mastos has heard the story.
My ears just go down. Just a sad Mastos.
he did live it though.
That's very true. Probably knows more than we do.
That's debatable.
That's true. I think I'm gonna hold back a little bit and just talk to Sarek a little bit, and then I think if you just want me, I'm gonna go back to the work I was doing. They had me up helping them out, the furnaces and the anvil. Not too far from here, up on the west side there with the furnaces. If you need me for anything, send me a message. Oh wait, none of you can send a message, can you?
Oh, yes, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Send me a message if you need me. All right.
We will do that.
Sarek.
Thank you, Thor.
Absolutely. Anything you need, you let me know. You saved me, so I suppose owe you's one. We've been trapped in that matter for who knows how long.
Whoever locked you in there knows how long.
Yeah. We
Well,
killed them. Didn't we?
yeah, you got her. The witch. That's the one she
Witch.
got me in.
What?
She took me unawares, so she did. That devil just snuck up on me when I wasn't expecting it one night. I tell you, I was listening. I could hear the water dripping down
Okay,
the
Thor. Thanks
walls.
so much. We'll see you later.
Oh, all right. Take care now. He walks down and starts.
start heading out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Sarek a big hug.
Yeah. She reciprocates. She gets right down and just pulls you in as tight as possible. Squeeze. You can just feel almost the love radiating from her into you.
I give that exact hug to Surik.
At the same
That's
time.
who is hugging Atlas right now.
I have one in front of me.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Do they not all look different though?
No, they're identical.
No, they all look
All
identical.
identical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pay attention.
I was looking at the pictures in the chat. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, and to be fair, he wasn't here, so.
Yeah.
And Jack is going to start making his way towards Carmen.
Okay. All right. Is everybody heading out then?
I just want to make sure that Atlas has the letter that I handed him.
Did you hand me a letter?
Yeah, the pardon letter. I took it out of the bag and handed it to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, when you-
okay, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't dropped it or anything. It's not my
Make sure
inventory.
you didn't put it down, or last thing I need is for us to get back, and then it's like, who has the letter? And then nobody has it.
I could hold on to it.
Classic
No.
ATLADS.
Sunak's gonna come steal it off of us.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? Give it back to me. I'm gonna put it back in the
my
bag.
couch with all the gold.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give the letter back to Darius.
Okay.
I will put it in the bag of holding and have it absorb into my shirt again.
Alrighty. Okay, so where are you guys heading?
Back to Carmen so we can give her the letter so we can be exonerated.
Okay.
Partially.
All right, so you guys head. There's stairs at each corners of these cores, like northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. What stairs do you guys want to go to? Right now, you're closest to the southwestern stairs.
The southwestern stairs, baby.
Okay.
Take me on up.
All right, so you guys head out. You kind of look back and see Saytr talking with Thorak as they sit down on the bench, start having a conversation. As you start heading sort of northwest towards where the stairs would be from your position, you can see in the far distance, you can see all the furnaces all lined up against the exterior of the wall, and all the anvils, and a bunch of people working there. You ascertain that's where Thorak has been working. You guys get to the stairs, start heading up. As you get to the top, this is you're up into the third core now. So on the left-hand side to the west, you can see the housing area that you guys are a little bit familiar with from your escapades earlier.
That's right.
You guys heading on up to the next level?
Yep.
Okay. You guys head up the stairs. You come out. As you come out on this one, so you guys haven't been in this area of Core 2. But as you look around, it looks very similar to when you have passed through this core. The light that you're used to seeing, that warm glow of sunlight that you're used to seeing across the ceiling, does not extend throughout this core. It's only about 100 feet in, and then it kind of goes into darkness. And the houses that you're usually seeing, a mixed match of houses, but here it's more like tents and cobbled together wood. And as you look kind of the north, you see just one kind of bigger building standing out, but it still looks a little bit run down. As you guys proceed up the stairs, you're now up to Core 1. And from here, you'll be heading straight north to get to the Rusty Mug. That's where I'm assuming Carmen is.
Yep.
All right. So this whole journey is going to take you guys about 30 minutes. So if there's any conversations or anything you want to have while you're moving, now's the time.
No, Darius is just sticking at the back, just following everyone. He's actually being quite quiet.
Okay. Sorry, Mastos, can you roll a perception, please, with advantage?
Ooh, I don't think I will need that. That's a 25. 19 plus 6.
Okay.
Unless here, I'll roll. Yeah.
So I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. As you hit Core 2, as you're walking a little bit north to go to the next stairs up, you smell like this. It's so faint, but you can smell this tiny hint of honey. It's so faint, just as you start walking up the stairs to the next core.
And honey's not, yeah. As I'm walking up to Core 2 or through Core 2?
As you're through Core 2, you're now leaving Core 2 to go up to Core 1.
I want to stop and smell stronger. Strongly. Can I pick up on a stronger scent? Ooh, 24.
Okay. So as you kind of get a little bit closer to the ground, and now you got your hands down, and you're like all fours down. Now kind of like sniffing around. You get, again, it's extremely faint, but you can smell scent coming somewhere from the westerly region. You can't pin down exactly, but it seems to be wafting from the west area of this core.
Does anyone in the group notice me down on the ground?
So Darius, you're at the end. Mastos usually prancing around the middle, so you guys would probably notice if he peels off and is on the ground. Especially Darius.
Yeah, I will stop and just watch what he's doing.
I'm gonna smell the ground and look up at Darius and say, "Sweet, sweet like me." And I'm gonna transform into a my fox form and take off to the west.
Is the rest of the group still going? Are they within earshot if I shout to them, or do I need to cast
you guys are traveling in a group, so like literally they're going to be like 10 feet away. This all happened pretty quick.
Guys, Mastos is running off on his own.
Mastos? Come here, boy.
I don't respond to it.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
How far away is Mastos?
He's only like, this is all happening right now, so he's literally only about 10, 15 feet away from you guys.
I'm about to dash out of here, though.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
What is he? A fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack's gonna grapple him.
Fucking knew it.
He's gonna snap onto him with his left hand as he, I can tell he's trying to pounce on out of here, and he's gonna tell him either we're going to, or we're not on a sidetrack. We're going to Carmen.
All right. So the instant that you change into your fox form, Mastos, you kind of like jump in the air and kind of do a little flip, and you land on all fours. And as soon as you do that, looking straight forward, you see on the ground in this black char, it almost looks like sludge liquid, and it says guilty right on the ground in front of you.
Ooh.
Jak, roll an attack to try and grapple him. See if you hit him.
I'm gonna cutting words it, just because I've watched him do it so many times to me. I'm just like, nope, you're not fucking doing this shit.
Well, that is a 26.
Okay, 26. Okay. Roll the strength.
-8.
Oh my god. Yeah, you get a 1d8 now, don't you? 26,
I got
so
a
what,
1d8 for
22?
what?
So as a fox, roll an athletics or acrobatics, Mastos, with your absolutely phenomenally amazing fox stats.
Nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
There you
Eh,
Yeah, so as you kind of transform and you see this in front of your face, and you kind of twist your head a little bit, you notice it wasn't there before, all of a sudden it's there, catches you off guard, and you almost feel the wind of the grapple comes towards you, and you're like whoop, you hardly even move your body, and you just move one back leg up, and it's just bing.
Pew. Can't catch this. This
you
spot's gone. And I'll use my dash action to follow west.
Okay, Atlas, are you doing any stuff?
I only run 20 feet though, guys. So like, it's not like I'm going far very fast.
Yeah, his
No,
fox.
I'm sticking with Darius.
Okay. So you guys gonna wait for Mastos? You guys go ahead into Carmen. What's the plan, Darius?
I shout out to Mastos, like, what are you doing? You need to tell us what's up, or we're just gonna go.
I did say. What?
You did? Because I thought all I saw was you turn into a fox and prance away. You said
so
something sweet and then turned into a fox and ran away.
I said smells like something sweet.
Yeah, which
Like
for
me.
you,
Like me. Like me.
But look at how you speak all the time. That doesn't tell me anything.
But you knew when you guys first met me that you smelled honey.
Okay, so you smell honey. That again doesn't. You haven't given me any of your backstory. So if you smell honey in a city, that's not very weird. So I still no idea what you're doing.
Well, to be fair, I will argue that we all went to the coffee shop and I did not smell honey. Which would be a natural sweetener at a coffee shop.
Yeah, but
So
that's
I'm
still
just
coffee.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
Didn't you just like branch off and run into a coffee shop too?
Well, it was not like I was rhinoceros or anything. But
No, but this is
Yeah.
normal behavior for you, which is exactly why Darius is. And keep in mind,
Yeah.
he's fed up with everyone in this group right now.
Running off.
Everyone.
Yeah, you didn't listen to me. Jak fucking attacks him every moment he gets. And now Mastos is just running off and doing what he wants. Darius is done.
Hey,
Maybe-
technically, Jak hasn't attacked you.
Jak fumbles around
You
you.
drop kicked him. You just missed.
If it wasn't, if it was more dex based, I'd be fine. But
You're right, but
he
you still
doing
drop kicked him,
things,
which
so-
is an attack.
All right, so let's wind it back. All right, so we've got you guys are kind of on the stairs. Darius, you're at the bottom of the stairs because you're kind of like next to Mastos. Mastos
What
is
I
about
said stands.
20
That's
feet
it.
away. Does anybody want to do anything before Mastos dashes to 40 feet away?
Jak's just gonna turn to Darius and hold his hand out.
Uh-huh.
I think he wants you to hold his hand.
If you're gonna go chase him around, give me the paper, and I'm gonna go talk to Carmen.
What did I just say? Did you not hear the words that just came out of my mouth?
What did you
Let's
say?
go.
That's
said-
what I
I
was thinking.
I said to Mastos, I said, where are you going? Tell us what you're doing or we're just going to leave.
Hmm.
He's in fox form, so unless he intends to flip out and actually say something, we're leaving.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
comes to my turn.
Probably like 1 o'clock.
Let me get that for you.
Yeah, how many hours has it been since the...
She met Srek, so it's
Yeah.
been about an hour, so 2 o'clock.
Not nighttime yet?
You burn
I
all
was
your
wondering.
shit so early.
Yeah, dude, bro, we going to bed at like 5.
He's
in the
done by
afternoon.
noon every day.
Why is it
80-year-old
4 a.m.?
You wanted to win cups, that's why.
Darius, he probably smells some coffee. He's gonna go get some coffee. He'll find his way back. We can send him a message later.
All right, fuck it. And I just turn and walk.
Language.
I turn and walk with him.
Okay.
Come on, Jak.
Jak's already walking.
I can turn and like don't see him and then see that he's like already 10 feet ahead of us.
All right, lead the way, Jak.
All
I
right.
shift
Hi,
back.
Mastos.
I shift back,
Okay.
and I yell, "Stop!"
You guys all hear this. You're close enough.
I will stop and look.
I will bump
Matt?
into the back of Darius.
Jak, are you gonna bump into or the
No, I
back?
assume he's going to keep walking.
Jak's in the front. He gone.
Okay. Oh, he gone? He's not stopping?
No.
Sad face.
Not
Oh.
interested in a fox smelling something.
Rude. I'm gonna say, sweet like me. And I want to. Have I smelt another true fey creature before?
You have not.
And this is definitely like a sweet honey smell, and I want to read it. Go back to my facts about coffee and honey and being that was a high end coffee shop boutique. They definitely would have had honey sweetener, maybe some raw sugar, right?
Yeah. Like you can. That's to be clear. Like you know that this scent is the same as your scent.
Yeah, the difference between what actual honey smells like
Correct.
and me. Yeah. Haven't ever never smelt me.
So, are you saying you smell something like
Something like me.
like a creature like you, not something you want to go and eat?
Mastos doesn't know. Mastos smells someone like me.
Darius,
Mastos, are you smelling yourself? Maybe.
I smell myself and I'm like, nope, Mastos not smell me. Mastos doesn't smell me.
Darius is going to kneel and he's going to close his eyes. And he's going to put his hand up over his eyes, and he's going to concentrate for a moment. His eyes are going to open, and his eye, like all of it, the whites and the pupils and his irises are just covered in like a blackish purple. And I'm going to use the Mantrim's vision to sense if there's any fake creatures around.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So
Super cool.
And open your eye, and you see everything kind of almost fade to black. And you kind of focus in on these small glows of yellow and purple appear. You can see the figure of Mastos just to your left. Eyes closed. You look out, and you can almost see footprints leading to the west area. Yellow, small, tiny little yellow glows leading into the west, into the darkness of Core 2.
I will begin walking, and my entire demeanor has shifted. Like, everybody, like you've always seen Darius as this carefree, but I seem a lot more serious now. And as I pass by you, Mastos, I say to you, I'm like, come. And I keep walking, following the footprints.
It just got hard.
I'm gonna end it there.
Ends it on a dick joke.
I was hoping it would be before the dick joke, but you know, what can you
It
do?
always gets the tip in.
That was actually cool.
All right,
It was
awesome.
really
So
cool.
what spell was that?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, thanks guys. A great session. A lot of RP. You almost got some combat. Yes and no, almost.
Kind of in
Mastos
or out,
did.
but then I think we all chickened out halfway in.
It was never my intention to go
No,
into
I know.
combat. That's
I know that.
Yeah.
Sarek didn't.
Not our intention. Our snake swings immediately. Down, just whack it.
To be fair, I felt something was up with those fans from the very beginning, and I was trying to destroy one.
Yeah.
I thought
Throw her
for
into
sure
the
you were
fan.
like getting some combat in there. That's why I was like, if it's gonna take me 25 minutes to get up there or 20 minutes, I'm like, they might as well fight it out a little bit, and I
Yeah.
can play some cups.
By cheating, you jerk.
Hey,
Taking all that old man's gold.
I thought for sure I was gonna catch him cheating. That was like where I thought that was gonna go. Not
Yeah.
think he was legit just gonna try to fake me out.
Swindle you.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. So we'll be back next week, 8 p.m. EST, next Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bound by honor, lost in time, the ATLADS march towards the line. Oh, oh, ride the storm, sail the tide.